Of course, they were the first to say that Bitcoin is used in illicit activities.
Right.
But of course, that's false. I mean, at one point, Bitcoin may have accounted for 2% of all illicit activities, but of course, that number is going down. I think it's under 1% because it's a horrible use case, illicit activities, because it's all in the public blockchain. You can see all the transactions. It's easy to find if you're doing criminal activity on Bitcoin. It's not practical for criminal activity at all. It disincentivizes criminal activity, just like it disincentivizes war and violence.
Well, that's the other thing too. People go, oh, but Bitcoin's used for criminality. I go, what about that pipeline that was hacked and they used Bitcoin and they caught the people because it was so easy to track down?
Exactly.
And then, and when other people like Liz Warren say, oh, it's bad, it's criminals use it. I go, you're right. No one's ever used the US dollar for anything. There's no drugs or blood on a US dollar bill.
Completely false. Her information is completely false, and it's getting even worse. And the use of dollars in criminal activity money is, of course, well documented, and without a question, it's the most used for illicit activity. I mean, I've seen Better Call Saul. I've seen, I know what goes on there. I know the people use freaking suitcases full of cash, right? And Bitcoin is not doing it for them because it's not. It doesn't have the same thing. So she's completely false about it and wrong about it. So, and plus they don't get the bigger picture, which is that it disincentivizes a lot of aberrant behavior and warlike behavior and violence anyway. So, of course, her biggest supporters are the banks, and we know that she's essentially a crook. So, why would we spend even 5 minutes trying to sort through or parse her words to find out where she's going wrong? Because we know from the get-go she's just a whore.
Yeah, she's bought and paid for by the banks.
Right. She's on OnlyFans. I mean, there's only.
God, no! Now I have to visualize that.
Very, she's one step removed from OnlyFans, right? She should be shaking her tits on OnlyFans. That would be her normal job. But because some fucking lunatics in Massachusetts gave her some votes, she's out there whoring for the banks, pretending like she's virtue signaling, which she's not. She should be just doing things on OnlyFans. But this is true of all politicians. Yeah. I don't want to uniquely smear Liz Warren because she's not one, and she's not an exception. She is the common political animal that we're dealing with.